The Gangneung KTX transformed the East Coast into a genuine day trip for Seoulers after opening in 2018. From Gyeongdongjin, standard tickets are just 25,400 won with more frequent departures than from Seoul Station. The Seoul Station route takes about 2 hours, but check the timetable since those trains run less often. Book at least a month ahead on Korail's website because weekend trains fill up incredibly fast. If your preferred seat is gone, standing tickets are available through a Korail pass as a last resort. Once you arrive, grab free maps and directions from the station's English-speaking tourist information center. Every neighborhood is reachable by taxi or city bus, so getting around after arrival is easy. Gangneung is spread out, so pick one route instead of trying to hit everything in a day. Taxis are metered and inexpensive, about 8,000 won from the station to Gyeongpo Beach in 12 minutes. If you're heading toward Jeongdongjin, that ride costs around 15,000 won for 25 minutes. You can book rides through the Kakao T app or hop on a local bus. Lines 22 and 230 serve Anmok, while Line 11 runs toward Eodal Beach with frequent service. Use neighbor maps to see live arrivals. Just tap Hija and enter your destination stop. If you stay near Gyeongpo, rent a bike for a flat 4-kilometer loop around the lake. That ride takes about 40 minutes and is best done in the morning before crowds arrive. Gyeongpo is Gangneung's most famous spot and a lagoon separated from the sea by just one thin strip of beach. The wide white sand at Gyeongpo Beach makes for shallow, easy swimming during the summer months from July through August. It gets crowded on weekends, so aim to arrive early or in the late afternoon when things quiet down. Behind the beach sits a pine forest for shade and a lagoon famous for cherry blossoms in late March and April. The 14th century Gyeongpo Pavilion overlooks this water, standing since the Joseon era with views that are stunning at any time of year. Just north lies Anmok Cafe Street, where Gangneung established itself as Korea's coffee capital through dozens of independent cafes facing the sea. Grab an Americano and a view on a weekday morning before the crowds arrive to experience the city's best cafe culture. One of the world's beaches sits right on the train platform where you can literally stand on the sand next to the tracks. The station is incredibly photogenic, so it's worth walking from the bus stop just for one picture. This is Jeongdongjin, about half an hour south of Gangneung and famous as Korea's premier sunrise spot. If you go at dawn, the cliff sidewalk offers dramatic views over rocky formations in the ocean below. There is also a giant hourglass on the cliff top that takes a full year to run before turning each New Year's Day. The surrounding park features walking trails along the edge and plenty of spots for scenic photos. While the express train from Seoul isn't practical for a day trip, the coastal walk is beautiful at any time. Most people drive right past Eodal Beach on their way to Jeongdongjin without ever stopping, which is exactly why it stays so quiet. The water here is noticeably clearer than at Gyeongpo because it's a smaller cove with fewer visitors and no vendors. In the summer months, you can grab a drink at the seasonal beach bar, but there are no facilities during the off-season. Take bus line 11 from Gangneung Station toward Jeongdongjin and ask to be dropped at Eodal Beach. If the driver doesn't understand, you just show them this Korean text on your screen. A taxi from the station will cost around 10,000 won, plus another 3,000 or 4,000 more to reach Jeongdongjin just 5 minutes south. It makes a perfect combined stop since both beaches sit along the same stretch of southern coastline. Gangneung serves genuine local food that is worth eating and not just tourist versions. Start your morning light with refreshing cold buckwheat noodles, a regional specialty made from Gangwon province grain. For something more traditional, find earthy buckwheat jelly rice soup near Jeongdong Market for a deep, subtle flavor. You must try the famous soft tofu in Chodong Village, which is made with local seawater and has an incredibly rich texture. Head to Gyeongpo Fish Market for raw fish marinated in soy. It's called rice thief because everything pairs so well with hot rice. Pick up grilled squid or fresh sashimi at the market stalls and sit at one of the nearby dining tables. Finish your day with a specialty roast at an Anmok Beach Cafe overlooking the East Sea while sipping on Gangneung coffee. I've laid out 2 different ways to spend your day depending on how active you want to be. Plan A is the relaxed beach and cafe route with roughly 7 hours on the ground. You take a KTX from Gyeongneung to Gangneung, arrive around 9:15 and head straight for Gyeongpo Beach to walk or cycle along the lake. Stop in Chodong Village for soft tofu soup between $8 and $12 before grabbing coffee with an ocean view at Anmok Cafe Street. Grab a quick snack at Jeongdong Market before your afternoon train back to Seoul. If you want more adventure, Plan B is a cliff coast circuit that keeps you moving for about 9 hours. After arriving around 9, take a taxi to Gyeongpo and then bus south on line 111 toward Eodal Beach. End the day walking the cliffs at Jeongdongjin before your evening KTX lands you back in Cheongnyangni by 7:15.